Hey DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with a temple takeover and weekend wrap up video. So, I definitely wanted to talk about the temple takeover that's going on right now, which we do have Dionysus, Korthan, and also Arvan and Grimwald in the temple takeover. So, if you have some epic tokens or regular tokens saved up, you might want to throw a few at them to see if you want to grab any of these guys. Especially if you don't have any good Storm Maiden attackers. Definitely Arvan and Grimwald, if you get really good skills with them, you can definitely make them into really, really good Storm Maiden attackers. Because unfortunately, when those events popped up for me, I got really bad skills, so I still don't have the only good Storm Maiden attacker I have is Thorhild. But it could be different for you. You never know. Skills are skills. And after this event or this temple takeover, we're going to be having an event starting on Wednesday. The developers are going to be having a live stream on Wednesday and this week, and for a special event that has not been really that much talked about. But with this temple takeover, we're looking at it. It's all physical and lightning. So maybe that has something to do with it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If what that could mean for this week's event that starts on Wednesday. Besides from that, of course, I want to talk about what happened over the weekend for me, of course, because I did not really do any live streams. So here, let's take a quick look at my photos. It was a photo finish. Here it is, of course, Procrastination Nation. I did all of my grinding yesterday, and yes, I did go to the end. And my total gem spend was around 44,000. Of course, at the end, there was a lot of relic pulling. I did get a 4-star. We can go take a look at the relics of how many I actually took to get through. I did get a decent amount of 1-stars, unfortunately. But I did finish the event in the very last 10 minutes. As you can see here, I unlocked everything. And of course, with that, well, we finished 4th, got an Akivu. With that, we got a level 10 Auria. So I want to show off the Aurias. And I do want to show off the Aedylists that I got in the event because they were pretty key. Now, I did get Auria's bounty at the end too as well. So, and I will show you something interesting with that here in just a second. Also, at the end of the video, I will be doing at least one epic pull, just so you know. So stick with me here as we take a look at some of these new Titans that I got in the last event. So we'll start off with Atlas. And he was lightning resist, which is good. Poison resist, which is good. Imperial's damage against Titans, which is not so good. So definitely not going to. I already have a better Atlas and other better Rangers. I'm just going to use him as food, but that's not it's not bad because he can be very helpful. Because I definitely have a really good Yalith right now that I know after my Basathi, I'm definitely going to be trying to level up. Now, on to the Aurias. This is the one I got in the event. As soon as I saw that shield down there for the X skill, I was like, no! But I was like, health, 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 and it was armor. So, I was like, eeh. Because a lot of people have ranked the X skills as damage first, health second, and then armor, and then armor piercing, and as being armor piercing being the worst that you can get. Due to the fact that most people have the 5-star, or if you don't have it, may get it in the near future. So you kind of want to plan ahead with that, because if you saw my test account video that I did with Boganora at the DOT After Show last Friday, I showed off what I considered the best build. Because I couldn't believe it. I got such a really good roll on my test account with 2 critical, a damage, and a damage X skill. So, yeah. So I was like, oh man, my first story is food. What's going to happen? What's going to happen with this level 10 one that we get tomorrow? Gosh, because otherwise I was like, man, both Titans right now are food. So I checked out and I saw the sword and I was like, oh sweet. It could be what I want if it's not armor piercing, and it was damage. And I looked at the rest of the skills and I said, critical damage? And I said, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the actual roll that I got on my test account. I got it here on my main account. Yes, main account. This is definitely not the test account. Oh, don't want to pop that up. But I was super excited. So yes, I am going to build her out to have well over 150k damage. Very excited. Next Titan Fusion event. Definitely going to switch focus, and Auria is now my numero uno infiltrator. Yes, absolutely ridiculous. Let me know how your skills worked out on your Aurias. If you got 2, if you got 1, let me know down in the comments below. But I was super pumped to see that today. So that's another reason why we're going to do at least one epic pull in the event for the takeover, because if you get something lucky at least. Now I said I was going to show something cool with Auria's bounty. So what's going to happen is, if you were a player who played in 2017 and has the Ice Maul relic, you can now take the Ice Maul relic, and here is Loki, everyone's favorite. Come on out, Loki. Alright. You can take Loki, and you can equip Ice Maul. Sorry for Donna scrolling here. Hold on a second. And I'll show it right here, so everybody can see. This is another reason why I did go all the way. Now, this is only going to work on infiltrators, and this is only going to work for events that collect Frost Souls, because the relic says so on the whole for Frost Souls situation. It's not for any element event. I know a lot of people would like that, but you can put it on any infiltrator using the old Ice Maul relic. Now you'll ask, Zalon, how do you get the Ice Maul relic? Unfortunately, the developers have said they are not going to release the Ice Maul relic again, or at least have said so multiple times on live streams. Now, I don't know if there's a community outcry that maybe they'll bring it back, but I doubt it. They say it's a very difficult relic to work with, being that the fact that it messes around with the Titan's actual damage type. So here, let's show you as I go to the front. Oh, gosh, hold on. As I go to the front of my relics, I will equip Auria's Bounty, because it will be available even though Loki does lightning damage. Now that he has ice damage due to the Ice Maul changing his damage type, there it is. It's Auria's Bounty. So I can now apply Auria's Bounty and get a soul boost using a non-original Ice Titan in events that collect Frost Souls. So this is the only time I believe there'll be anyone will be able to do stuff like this, because all the other, if the developers release more relics to give boosts, which I believe they will, release a total of 6, and each one will have a different class of Titan associated with it. That's what I believe. But with the Ice one, this is the only time it would work, because of the old Ice Maul relic. Now, I will show exactly what the stats are again here on it. It was a fluke relic that was released in February of 2017. And it was actually taken away from people's accounts and then put back on after the serious outrage of people saying that we grinded for this relic. We deserve it. So, it is, like I said, if you have it, it is just something that you can do with this Auria's Bounty relic. Besides from that, let's get to taking a look at an epic pull. Now, wish me luck. And also, too, again, in the comments below, if you do any pulls for this event and give it a shot, let me know if you got anything good. Alright. Let's see what happens. Level 25 Adana. Well, this will be good for the fusion event that's supposed to be happening a week from today. So I know DOT community, you've been asking for it for a while, and it is coming. It should be here next Monday, from what it sounds like, from what the developers said in their last live stream. So I'll hope that that works out for everyone. And let me know again, like I said, what you think this week's event is going to be. I'm still very, curious and thinking all sorts of cool predictions. So I'm hoping that it's going to be something really fun, really awesome. Maybe something for the Chinese New Year or a preamble to the Chinese New Year. We'll see. All right, TOT community. I'll talk to you all again very soon.